Good morning, children. Today our topic is economics. First lesson, economic development. Children, today you can see the development in many fields. For example, you take yourself comparing your grandfather, your father developed in education, economic and lifestyle. Comparing your father, you have been enjoyed developmental process. So now you know very clear about that is 4G, 5G mobile phone arrival, how much the technology has been improved. It's not only technology, even human knowledge. You students are considered by us as intelligence. Why we say you are nowadays very abnormal in grasping power. So these are, I say, few events how the development have been taken place from ancient time to at present. Now the word, what is called development? First, the word development, it means, generally we say progress. Progress of a particular field or a person. And otherwise we say economic progress of a country is called economic development of a country. But this term development is now widely used in different perspectives. It is different from person to person and time to time. For example, I say, what are its different perspectives? Perspectives means idea. For example, last month you scored, that is 80 mark. Now if you increase 90 mark, that is one way of development. Last month, your father has given you two-wheeler as a gift. Now this time after completion of college, if he awarded to you car, that is one kind of development. So in this way, what are that is different perspectives that, for example, PAN, G square, B, F, W. I say to remember this development, how to express in different way. This is one for what? Progress. This is what we say advance. N for not doing the same mistake twice. This is what we say another one, improvement. That is we say as what? Progress. Next one, I for improvement. Next, not doing the same mistake, and another one, never ending process. A G square is that 1G growing within, and another one growing in desired direction. Then B is what? Bettering yourself. This is F. This is freedom to grow. W, way in progress. So these are the terms. When you hear, you could understand in what are the different way the terms used, which means for what? Development. Again one time, for easy to remember in your mind, I say like this: pin, pan, G square, B, F, W. Or otherwise you can remember easy way. One we say progress, A for advance, N for not doing the same mistake in two time. This is what we say P, another one P, what we say path. Then I, improvement. Another one N is what? Never, already I said not doing the same mistake. It is what we say never ending process. 2G is that one is growing within and another one growing in desired direction. What you wish in future to become, that way you can become means that is called a development of your future. Then bettering yourself. Comparing 5 years how you are. Now after 5 years, in what way you are, is showed improvement. That is what we call it bettering yourself. Then freedom to grow. Amartya Sen is said as in economics, freedom is necessary because more restrictions, it would suppress that growth. So that is why here is a freedom to grow. Then way in desired direction. What direction you choose, that way you keep on progress. So these are the different perspectives one used to express the term development. But I say only the meaning. Still I not yet come for definition. I come last. Before that we say what are the measures to assess the development. Every person has desire and ambition to grow or to show their progress. We know children, human being only the progressive animal. Because he has a sixth sense, using that sixth sense, he can develop what in his desired way in advantageous manner. So that angle we say in country too, we have ideas how to improve the country in the world. So the ideas what they implemented, that our thinking turned towards to achieve such a type of goals, it leads to development. Now, what leads to development? Which one leads to development? Everyone has desire and ambition to grow. Same way, we have ideas to make our country progress. So our thinking, if we turn towards to bring such type of changes, progress, to achieve the goals and to fix the goals, that leads to development. So here what meaning means to fix the goals, and another one we say to achieve the goals. That is why children we say to you, those who are entering 10th public or plus 2 public exam children, we say first fix the goal. Because in front of what Arjuna is says, to keep that is point burst high. Like that if you concentrate, you can able to progress. Same way the country want to fix the goal to attain the development. Next children, measures. What are the measurements we use to achieve that is development? There are 4 types of measures are there. One we say as NNP. Second one, per capita income PCI. Third one, purchasing power parity. Fourth, HDI. Now, before seeing NNP, students, daily news you have to be heard about GDP, the word. GDP, gross domestic product, which gives the total money value of goods and services produced within the boundaries of the country in a year. So, but it is not include the Indians, those who are doing business and they produce goods and services in abroad. So that is why it is not a real one. But which is a true measure means NNP, Net National Product. This net national product is also called as national income, which is a true measure. If they ask, you want to be say as NNP is net national product. How to define? that is total money value of goods and services produced in a country in a year, and also it includes goods and services produced in abroad. For example, I say Ambani or Reliance brother Mukesh Ambani, he set up the industries in India too and in European countries too. And what total production services in India for this industry and also European countries together we consider. So this is what we call a true measure. True measure. Then students, another one we say per capita income. Per capita income is real output. Why we say it is real output means output. Per capita income, when it is raises, real output has to be increased. A person, if a father earned 500 rupees, he can purchase 50 rupees. But if you earn 10,000, you can spend 100 rupees. What means how much income is raised, that much, that is output is what we say increase. So that is why it is called as real output. Then we say clearly how to calculate, that I say. Then here, before seeing this income of the nation, we know generally any one person or a country how to say this country developed or is developed means first indicator income. One who earn higher income is said to be developed. Same way, the countries which earn more income, so that country is said to be as what a developed country than the countries which earn lower income. But this measure is not a satisfactory one. Even though income is itself as an indicator to measure the development, it is not a satisfactory one. Why? Because we know the population of the country is different from country to country. So taking this measure is also not a satisfactory one. Then how to estimate? That is, estimation is like the average income, that is PCI. It is, we say, average. The population of the country is different from country to country, I say. That is why it is take an average. How to take average? Total income of a nation divided by total population of that is nation, country. So it is called as what a PCI. That is average income, we say otherwise. Average how to be calculated? Total income of the nation is divided by total population. For estimation we say, if lower income, how to say means 1,005. It is less than 1,005. It is called a lower income. Second one we say lower middle income. Lower middle income. That is 1,006 to, that is we say as what? 3,345. Then we say higher, that is middle income. Middle income, it is start from 3,346 to 12,235. Then higher income is what? More than 12,236. So those who are, this is the statistic, it may be changed. There's a higher income, it is more than this, we say as what? It is higher income. This way, the per capita income per head a year, how much he earns, it is an indicator of the country's development. We say generally, America, Germany, France, now recently China, they are all developed countries. How we say their per capita income, for example, per year average we say more than 47,000. Our India's per capita income is what we say, it is coming under, that is 950 rupees per year. So that is why we say as the difference developed, developing and underdeveloped countries. So next one we say about PPP, purchasing power parity. Purchasing power parity. Usually I say already, based on the per capita income, generally it is calculated in USA dollar to compare with the international level. As already I told you, population is different from differ. Okay, even they are getting income, but the people not ready to purchase, not utilize, then how that is manufacturing, production, services, it going on increase. So another one measure what I say, purchasing power parity. Here that is I say definition, number of units of currencies of a nation to utilize to purchase goods and services in domestic market as $1 of goods and services what bought in USA. Again I say definition, purchasing power parity means number of units of currencies of a country is required to buy the goods and services in the domestic market as $1 is able to purchase in USA. So $1 is equalized to number of units of currency. So what is the use of that? It would help us to assess the comparison between the people purchasing capacity. It would give accurate measurement what product in between two countries can able to exchange. So that is why they can assess that is status and capability. It would help. Then children, now one example I say, India is become now in purchasing parity level 3rd place. China now recently it become 1st place. Then USA is 2nd place in purchasing power parity. Which country become 3rd place? But very previous 10 years before we say USA only 1st place. Now recently you hear about China has improved its economy. So now it become as overtaking USA. It comes as 1st place. Next children, we going to see about another topic. This is HDI. See about HDI, Human Development Index. Human Development Index. What is called Human Development Index? All-round development of human or population is called Human Development Index. What do you mean by all-round development? Before seeing that, first we want to consider what is human resource. usually generally resources, mineral resources, forestry resources, you come to know that. Here, what we mean by human resource? Human resource is defined as collective ability of a people is called human resource. The collective ability which is utilized in the production sector. Now, next we say about human resource development. Human resource development. What we mean by human resource development? It is meaning as the development of physical and mental well-being. Physical means students, do you think to become fat or to become tall? Is not at all. That means stamina. Then that is called physical well-being. And another one we say mental well-being. Mental well-being, what we say, mainly through what we say, education. I say further more clear, investment in human being to bring them as standard of life. How it is possible to bring a standard of life to provide quality life. But quality means when you purchase the goods, you can see that is quality of your product, brand, you can see. But how to assess the human being the quality, that is we say living standard. Living standard, that means it is achieved through education, health, and sanitation, then nutritious food, and training, and good environmental condition. Good environmental conditions. So these are all which makes us what we say human resource quality life. This quality life which makes them both physical and mental. Here children, I remember physical stamina strength means, some sentences, if wealth is lost, nothing lost. Health is lost, something only lost. If a character lost, everything lost, they say. It shows what is income only, it is not a meaning for development. It includes freedom and quality life. So that is one way. And another one, remember, mental well-being. If I say, here one Cine song I remember to you, just 4 line I say, in Tamil I say, you climb, ஆலம் வளரணும் அறிவும் வளரணும் அதுதாங்க வளர்ச்சி அது உன்னை ஈன்றவளுக்கே அதுவே நீ தரும் பரிசு சின்ன பயலே சேதி கேளரா ஆலம் வளரணும் அறிவும் வளரணும் அதுதாங்க வளர்ச்சி அதுவே நீ தரும் பரிசு. So that word, if you remember, means ஆளும் வளரணும் அறிவும் வளரணும். That is here see physical strength and mental well-being. It can be achieved by education, health, and all these providing nutritious food. Then further we say as HD high. Finally, this only for assessment of development. That is human development index means to bring all the around development of human being in a country which enables he can become a higher income earner as well as contributor to the society. By example, I say, if your father invested on you in your education, if you are coming as a scientist or an engineer or any expert, your income has been increased. And same way, your skill, your talent, what you are observing, that knowledge could be utilized in the development of economic, social and other political field. Good example, familiar example, Mr. Abdul Kalam. He born in even the poor family because the parents invested him for education. He become as what a very good human resource. He become as a contributor to the society and the nation and even for world, because he is one of the person who has invented prosthetic leg and as well as responsible for launching of satellites and so on. This is a simple example I give. Like you can to go through the Google, how many human Sundar picture you can take for example. A lot is there, why not? Even our school, you take for our parents, he too has a very good human resource. So, because of his skill and development, many people are what a benefiter. Contribution is there. So that way, you take it as human resource development, which is measured by HDI, Human Development Index. That means all round activities. Next, we come children, sustainability. What is called sustainable development? Why this term now we are using? Sustainable. It is not entered, this type of, I say, human resource, not entered within a 5-year or 10-year. It should be going on to generation. For example, I say, now we are using water resources, natural vegetation resource, we build bungalow, we are using all advanced technology. If any resource is extinguished, or we say it become reduced. Future generation, if they not able means, then what is the use of that meaning of development? So that is why I say here the word sustainability. Sustainability. How to define this word sustainability? It means to bring, that is not bring damage to environment, not bring damage to environment, and as well as not compromising with future generation. This itself you can understand what I say. Not damaging the environment. How here we say, rural statement I say, Kulukum asai, Misaikum asai we say, development is needed, but how we are to not to utilize the resource. So in that angle, we want to be remembered renewable and non-renewable resources. Resources are classified into one, renewable and non-renewable. Renewable, you know already, the resources which can produce again, we can get it, it requires short time. These are all pollution free, environment, eco-friendly resources and so on. For example, solar energy, water, groundwater, then we say as wind power. These are some examples. Then even forest to take. Here non-renewable we say as coal, petroleum, minerals, these are. If once it has reduced or extincted, we cannot get it back because its production and reproduction, replenishment, it takes long time means definitely millions of years. So that is why these are, we say, here water, solar, example, here coal, petroleum. You can list out many more. So, here sustainability related resource utilized. the resources when it become usable and valuable to the human life, human benefit that become as a resource. In the name of development, for construction of buildings, bungalows, setting up of industries, laying roadways, railways, all we need for space, land, soil, water. So it leads to what? Environmental damage. For example, deforestation and water pollution, air pollution, all these are happen. How to remember this is sustainable without damage and not compromising future generation? Here only human skill and knowledge to be utilized. How to use that is non-renewable resources very cautiously, and how to use the new technology to make the renewable resources again and again. So by example, we have to be remember that you say 3 R's, you know. One is revise. Revise means we say as what? Renewable. One is renewable. Then we say reuse. And another one recycle. This term 3 R's, you know that is. 3 R's if you are applying, you can able to wisely use the resources. And new technologies, if we adopt, what I say, we can bring one side development, other side we can maintain that is environment. So it would give for what we say balance. This balance is helpful for what we say harmonious way of development. Or otherwise, in the meaning of development is it become waste and useless. Next, children, here one education we are telling is through education quality life is possible. Some tips like I say, Tamil Nadu state in India, it is a second literacy state next to Kerala. In the literacy level we say, it is coming as 82 point something. I show you later that timetable. Then we say this literacy rate, how it improves the state, you know, Bihar, then Rajasthan, northeastern states, even though it has forest resources, some resources, the people are not able to contribute means because lack of education. Our state, we are coming forward means that is definitely we say literacy of the people has to be increased. At the same time, children want to literacy means it's not be meaning for only number. What I say as what is skill oriented, that is getting training, it would help us what a real contribution to the development of social life, economic life and political life of a country. Next, children, we are going to see about another topic. Children, what I say, the index literacy rate in state-wise, sex ratio, these are all general information. Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Gujarat, UP, Tamil Nadu, India, that you refer this table, you can understand what is the level of Tamil Nadu and what is the level of India. So it shows how our state has what improved in literacy rate and sex ratio. Then what I say, how to use non-conventional source of power. Then last we coming for what? Solar power. Because I say how to use renewable means solar power, wind power. These are all nowadays very essential one because it cannot cause any pollution. India level Madhya Pradesh largest solar protection one. Then next one we say as Tamil Nadu coming as one of the largest solar power producer by installing photovoltaic cells and concentric photo cells to generate solar electricity with the help of sunlight. Nowadays homes, officers, even in many places, government and private, some individuals, they have been taken steps to modify our lifestyle because coal and thermal power which cause pollution. So that is why we turn towards such type of usage of resources. This is only power sector I say. Same way, how to water conserve, other resource conservation. So that I remember the 3 R's. Last children, finally we come to government, what are the policies it concluded to bring about sustainable development. See, some act has been implemented. In 1972, it brought Wildlife Act, Prevention Act, because once you know, our people has a hobby for hunting the animals. So, to prevent such type, Wildlife Protection Act. 1976, that is coming as water management act, because nowadays even rainfall is not regular. It is differ from season to season to how to manage water resources. Then another one, 1980, that is we say as Forest Conservation Act. In the name of developmental process, many forests have been declared. So that is why through this act prevented the deforestation and encouragement of afforestation. Then 2002 we say about biological diversity. Many species in biology you come to know, many species nowadays become extinct. So it would break the ecological food chain. So in order that to preserve the genetic diversity of species, that had to be brought. And now recently in 2010, Green Tribunal Act. According to that, what we say, environmental protection and conservation of natural resources. Generally, we want to remember how to protect the environment even though we are going on achieving the goal of development, and also keep it in mind how to conserve the resources. And also Article 51, it says about that is duties of the citizen. Every citizen has a duty to preserve and conserve and keep an aware of usage of forest and animal resources and environmental protection. Now children, I come into concluding part. In the name of a developmental process, first I say the real development means it is to bring quality life through education, health, nutrition and environment protection. Then what are the measures? 4 measures I say, NNP, PCI, PP and last HTI. Each one I explained you one more time, you go through the things. Last is sustainable. In the name of that is development, we should not damage the environment as well as water, future generation. How to manage the both conventional sources and non-conventional resources. Simple word I said 3 R's. In addition, government policies. Government also enacted many acts. If we obey means we can do it. Now children, I want to be saying, wish you happy Deepavali to you in advance, and this is a special Deepavali to us, all our teachers. Why isn't it? That day falls on 14th November, yours Children's Day. Happy Children's Day, children. Thank you.